Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today is a weekly Star Wars recap for August 25th, 2023, which I haven't done one of these in a few weeks, so I'm going to do one now. But this week there's some physical Blu-ray, release news, also some video game stuff and some comic stuff. But before I do get into that, gotta jump into the new releases for the last several weeks. There was Star Wars issue 37. I didn't read that. Return of the Jedi Max Rebo one-shot. I did read that and I enjoyed that. I did a full review of that. A new short story, Galactic Tales Shockwave. I didn't read that. Darth Vader issue 37 and Dr. Aphra issue 35, which I haven't read those either. But Ahsoka premiered with part 1, Master and Apprentice, and part 2, Toil and Trouble, which I enjoyed both those episodes. I did a first thoughts, little kind of review of those two episodes combined, but I will be doing more in-depth reviews probably tomorrow on Saturday and then Sunday, so you can check those out then. But coming out this week is Ahsoka Part 3, which will come out August 29th, 2023, and also From a Certain Point of View, Return of the Jedi, new anthology novel, will also come out on 29th. But then Bounty Hunters issue 37, The Mandalorian Season 2 comic adaptation issue 3, and Hyperspace Stories issue 8 will all come out August 30th, 2023. But let's jump into the news, which first was revealed that The Mandalorian Seasons 1 and 2 will finally be getting a physical home release on 4K, UHD, and Blu-ray later this year on December 12th, 2023, which they revealed steelbooks for both seasons. As of right now, that's the only format or version they've shown, but I would assume there'll be normal case versions also alongside the steelbooks, but I like steelbooks, so I'm fine with that, and I do like the artwork on them. I think it's quite nice. But it said that there will also be never before seen new bonus features for these home releases. I'm hoping for deleted scenes, but we probably won't be getting any of those. I'm assuming most of the bonus features will be more just behind the scenes, interview stuff and whatnot. As of right now, there isn't any pricing or anything. I'm going to assume probably like $50 to $60 for each season. Mainly because, usually TV stuff, the Blu-rays are usually way more expensive than the movies. But, it is nice to finally get, these on Blu-ray, on home release. I think some of the MCU Disney Plus stuff will also be getting Blu-rays. I think it was like Loki and WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier will be getting Blu-rays. So hopefully they continue to release these and we get, Season 3 of Mandalorian, Andor, Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, even the Clone Wars Season 7 would be great, as, the first 6 seasons are on Blu-ray, and also The Bad Batch, and, everything else. But right now, I'm just gonna at least just hold out hope for the rest of the live-action series. But I do want the animated ones also. So, yeah. But I'll update on this story either next episode or whatever when there's more pricing information and whatnot. And when they do come out, if there's enough cool, interesting new bonus features, maybe I'll make videos on them. But for now, that's all we know. I am very excited to get Blu-rays of these. But then some video game news is revealed that a remastered version of Star Wars Dark Forces will be coming to PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One and Series X/S, Switch and PC sometime next year. But I think it was being developed by, Night Dive Studios was their name. I did not write it down. I think they recently just remastered Quake 2 that just came out. I think they made the remake of the game System Shock recently. And I think they've made a lot of other just re-releases or remasters of older shooter games like Dark Forces. But with Dark Forces, it seems like the gameplay will, and level design and all that will be pretty much exactly the same game, but just a little more modernized. The controls will be better, the resolution will be better, The most like newest stuff is the cutscenes, which will be fully remastered and remade to be more higher quality, I guess. So that's all nice. It'll be nice to have the game, just to be able to play it in a more modernized way. As the game obviously on playing it, it's still easy enough and easy to pick up, but I do own it on Steam, and it's just kind of more just harder to get it properly running on a modern PC. So it's nice to have a new remastered version, which will obviously do that, but also modernize the game with better resolution and controls, and obviously newer remade cutscenes. And also to have the game on consoles is nice too. So yeah, really isn't much else there. Like I said, it seems like it comes out sometime next year. They really didn't give a release date or anything for it. So yeah, when it does come out, I'll probably end up doing a playthrough on it, as I haven't done one for Dark Forces yet. So I'll probably do that then. But there was also some comic news. Mainly the November 2023 Star Wars comics were revealed. But first, they also revealed a new comic series from Marvel, which will be based around Star Wars Visions, which will be a series of one-shots. And the first one will be a completely new story, so not based off of any episode of Visions. And it seems like that's what it'll be for every single one, but I don't know, maybe there's a possibility there could be ones like the one they did last year where it was a continuation or, set in the same version of the Star Wars universe as the one short. But the first one will be have art and also be written by Peach Momoko, and so it's currently just titled Visions Peach Momoko. I don't know if there will be another title or not. On the reveal from StarWars.com, there was some concept images too, which I'll have up on the screen. But now there's a description for the one shot, which will come out November 15th, 2023, which that says, Peach Momoko brings her unique storytelling to a galaxy far, far away. Centuries after the death of a great dark Sith Lord, a cult has grown, worshipping this Sith Lord and the dark side. Hancock believes she is the successor to the legacy of the Sith, with her dark side powers. But is she truly in tune with the Force, or is she just exploiting the people in her village? Kako and Gel are about to come face to face with the truth, even if it kills them. So yeah, very excited for more Visions in the form of new stories in a comic book format. So I'm definitely excited to see where the Visions, line series goes outside of just the animated shorts and whatnot. But like I said, there was more November 2023 Star Wars comics and a few December ones, which first some new High Republic stuff, which first there's the High Republic Shadows of Starlight issue 2 written by Charles Soule with art by Marika Cresta, which will come out November 8th, 2023, which the description for that says, Starlight Down. More secrets are revealed from the missing year, following the fall of Starlight Beacon. Elzar Mann and Avar Kriss, star-crossed Jedi Masters, attempt to navigate a galaxy that seems determined to keep them apart. What is the Stormwall, and what danger does it pose to the Republic and the Jedi Order? And then the High Republic Phase 3 Issue 1, which will be written by Kevin Scott with art by Ario Anodito, and will come out November 8th, 2023, which the description for that says, Star Wars The High Republic returns for its explosive Phase 3. A year after the destruction of Starlight Beacon, Marchion Ro and the Nihil stand victorious. The galaxy is in turmoil. The once mighty Jedi are outclassed. The Republic is on its knees. On the edges of the galactic frontier, Jedi Master Keeve Trennis leads a desperate assault against an invading force. The odds are stacked against her, but a Jedi always clings to hope. The Force is with her, right? Not so fast. And then all the Dark Droids issues and crossover issues and whatnot. First, Dark Droids issue 4, which will be written by Charles Soule with art by Luke Ross, which will come out November 15th, 2023, which the description for that says, The Scourge is on the verge of his ultimate triumph. The Empire decrees, beware the droids. Horrible laboratories across the galaxy are focused on transporting his many minds from the droids into organics. But unbeknown to the Scourge, a final challenge to its total victory is building, from an enemy it believed it had defeated once and for all. And then Dark Droids D-Squad issue 3, written by Mark Guggenheim with art by Salva Espin, which will come out November 22nd, 2023, which the description for that says, two heroes of the Clone Wars reunite, a Dark Droids tie-in. R2-D2 continues to assemble his new D-Squad to fight the deadly droid Scourge. Now R2-D2 is looking for a way to help his friend C-3PO, but does he find love instead? Featuring the return of QTKT. And then Dark Droids D-Squad issue 4 written by Mark Guggenheim with art by Saul Vespin, which will come out December 6th, 2023, which the description for that says, introducing the all-new, all-different D-Squad, a Dark Droids tie-in. The D-Squad's mission takes them into the palace of Jabba the Hutt. R2-D2 and QTKT take on the malevolent torture droid EV-99. This issue ties directly into Dark Droids, not to be missed. And then Star Wars issue 40 written by Charles Soule with art by Madabik Mesabukov, which will come out November 1st, 2023, which the description for that says, Droid Disaster, a Dark Droids tie-in. The worst has happened. Lobot, one of the greatest heroes the Rebel Alliance has ever known, and close friend to semi-reformed scoundrel Lando Calrissian, is lost. Lando returns to the Rebels to ask for their help, but can he convince them that he's not a traitor? And then Star Wars issue 41 written by Charles Soule with art by Madabik Mesabukov, which will come out December 6th, 2023, which the description for that says, Lando Lost, a Dark Droids tie-in. With the final mission to rescue Robot from the terrors of the Scourge underway, galactic ne'er-do-well, Lando Calrissian must finally reckon with the sins of his past. Will he be the scoundrel he always been, or the hero he could be? And then Darth Vader issue 40 written by Greg Pak with art by Raphael Inko, which will come out November 8th, 2023, which the description for that says, Scourge of Coruscant, a Dark Droids tie-in. What greater prize could the droid Scourge imagine than Coruscant, in a Cumanopolis filled with millions of droids? And what greater terror could the people of Coruscant imagine than a horde of Scourge droids, led by Lord Vader himself? And then Dr. Aphra issue 38 written by Alyssa Wong with art by Miku Young, which will come out November 15th, 2023, which the description for that says, a tense rescue, a Dark Droids tie-in. Magna Tolvin has fallen into the hands of the Scourge. In order to save her, Dr. Aphra turns to Son of Staros to save the woman they both love. And then Bounty Hunters issue 40 written by Ethan Sachs with art by David Tinto, which will come out November 22nd, 2023, which the description for that says, The Shocking Betrayal, a Dark Droids tie-in. The galaxy's deadliest bounty hunters must stop a corrupted Valance, even if it means his death. Enemies become desperate allies, and who is the wolf in the fold in the bounty hunters' midst? And then there'll be The Mandalorian Season 2 comic adaptation issue 6, which will come out November 15th, 2023. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi comic adaptation issue 3, which will come out November 29th, 2023. And so that's all the comics there. Definitely excited for Visions and the High Republic. I've been super far behind on the, post Empire Strikes Back ongoing series. I haven't even gone to the Hidden Empire stuff yet, so I'm very far behind there. So I really don't have much to say with those and what's going on in those right now. But that's going to be for this week's weekly Star Wars recap on a weird date this week on Friday. I'll return probably on the September 4th, that Monday, and I'll get back to doing these weekly on Mondays. So yeah, but on Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, I'll be reviewing episode 3 of Ahsoka. You can check out my reviews. I have a first thoughts video on the first 2 episodes of Ahsoka. It's basically a combined review, but I'll be doing individual reviews probably tomorrow and Sunday. So you check those out then. But, other than that, you can check out my recent Rebels reviews I've done and everything else I do. But I've been Star Wars Review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can. But I'm counting on you to see this through.
Nice haircut. Sometimes we have to do what's right, regardless of our personal feelings.